Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So it is now 2020. Can't believe that I haven't posted a video since last year. So I'm sure as you can already tell by the title that I'm letting beauty gurus pick my makeup routine. And just to explain that a little bit further, I put some of my favorite beauty gurus' names in a hat. And there's about 9 steps to my makeup routine, so there's 9 names in here. And I'm gonna go in the order of how I usually do my makeup, and I'm going to draw a name from the hat. I'm either gonna use a product from one of their brands, or a brand that they like to use, or just like an iconic makeup look that they've done, or like something that they're known for. You'll see, you'll get the gist of it. So usually the first step in my makeup routine is primer, which I already primed my face because I feel like that would kind of be like a waste. That wouldn't really make sense. But so then after that, the next step in my makeup routine is usually foundation. So I'm going to randomly pick a name from the hat. Okay, James Charles is the first name. So he doesn't have his own foundation, but I know that he always uses the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which also happens to be one of my favorites. I'm going to be using the shade Warm Beige. Low-key, this Morphe M447 brush I've been loving for foundation lately. I don't even know if it's like meant for foundation or liquid products. I feel like it gives such like a good, like nice airbrushed application. So I'm just gonna dot this all over my face. This isn't so much gonna be a tutorial. This is kind of like just me having fun making a video. So I'm sorry if you want like a tutorial. I have some other videos on my channel that you can watch, or leave me a comment if you want me to do a specific tutorial on a specific thing that you guys need help with or want to learn. Always make sure you blend down the neck. Okay, so I think my foundation is looking pretty good. Thanks, James. So the next thing that I would usually do is concealer. Oh, geez. This name kind of just like jumped out of the hat, so I feel like it's calling my name. Ooh, Kylie Jenner. Okay, so she has concealer. I have her concealer, so let's go ahead and use that. I also happen to really like her concealer and her formula. I'm doing the thing again where I'm holding the freaking mirror in the viewfinder and you can't see what I'm doing because I'm trying to see what I'm doing, but you can't see what I'm doing. And that's kind of the whole point. So, sorry about that. So recently I've been loving to use this Cover FX brush. It says liquid foundation. It's almost like a kabuki brush, but it's really tiny and I love to use it to blend out my concealer. I feel like this is a good combo. Kylie concealer and Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm kind of living for it right now. In my New Year's Eve makeup look video, I discussed some of my goals for 2020. I would love to hear some of your goals for 2020. Maybe get some inspiration for myself, inspire other people in the comment section down below. Drop me a comment, make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things. I am trying to make this look as good as possible, so. Okay, Kylie, thank you. Next, moving on. That was stupid. Okay, moving right along. Setting powder. Who is it gonna be? Tati. Tati, the mother of makeup on YouTube. Love her, she's beautiful, she's perfect. I aspire to be her when I'm older. Setting powder. I know that Tati likes to use the Jeffree Star setting powder, which I don't have. I wish I did. So she also likes the Coty Airspun powder, which I don't have. So here's the thing, I just watched a Tati video, her favorites of 2019, and she did not mention a specific setting powder. So what I'm going to do is skip to bronzer because that's kind of like setting your face, because I usually set under my eyes with a translucent setting powder or just like a matte setting powder, and then I'll set like the rest of my face, like wherever I don't put that, with like my contour, my bronzer. So what she did mention was she likes the Pure Cosmetics Mineral Glow bronzer. So I'm gonna skip ahead to bronzer first, and then we'll go back to setting powder. This bronzer gives you such like a nice sun-kissed healthy glow. I absolutely love it, and it's very buildable. And I'm using a Morphe E3 brush. It's kind of like a pointed round brush, and I've been really liking it for bronzer lately, so it's not such like a harsh line. It's kind of just more of like a bronzy sun-kissed glow. And I'll just set underneath my neck with whatever's left over on my brush. And I always go around the perimeter of my forehead. Since I didn't set my face with powder first, I was kind of nervous that this wasn't gonna look right. It was kind of gonna look like splotchy and like not smooth, but it actually looks okay. Ooh, Carly Bible. What kind of setting powder does she use? I feel like she uses the Ben Nye Cameo powder a lot, the banana powder. So I don't have the Ben Nye Cameo powder that she uses, but quite a few times I've heard her mentioned that she uses a banana powder, or I've seen her use a banana powder instead of a translucent setting powder. So I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder in the shade Banana. I'm not quite sure how this is gonna work since I already put on bronzer, but we're going to make it look the best that we can. I'm the worst at this, and I'm using a Morphe E49 brush. I love this to put on setting powder because it's fluffy, but it's also flat, and you could really just like press it into your skin. I don't know why. I feel like I've kind of been straying away from beauty blenders, not because I don't like them, but just because I'm lazy and my brushes are always right here, so I'm always just like grabbing for a brush instead of having to go like wet a beauty blender. Okay, now I'm just gonna dust away the excess powder with a fluffy brush. I kind of want to go to the mall after this because I have to do some returns, but I know if I go to the mall, I'm gonna also go shopping, and I don't have any money because I maxed out my credit card. Love that for me. All right, so far, not so bad. All right, next up is blush. Let's pick someone's name out of the hat. Blush, 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 blush. Let's see who it is. Rihanna. We love Fenty. I don't have any Fenty blushes, I don't think. Let's see what I have in my bag of tricks. So I have the Fenty Kilowatt Highlighter Palette. I wonder if I could use any of these shades, like this shade for a blush. That's kind of dark for me. Do you guys see that? I legit have a pair of lashes stuck. Oh my God. I have had a pair of fake lashes stuck to myself this whole time. Get it together. I think the best I'm gonna be able to do is use this orange shade as kind of like a blush highlight. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm gonna do this really light, like barely. Can you even see a difference? I literally don't even know. All right, I'm gonna mix a tiny, tiny drop of this like burgundy shade, maybe just to give my face like a little bit of color. All right, that's like, there's like just a huge like glob. I mean, it looks kind of insane, but not the worst, not the best ever. So yeah, moving on. So at this point, I would probably do my brows because I usually do my highlighter last to kind of like tie everything together with like the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna save highlighter for last. Yes, 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 yes. Nikki Tutorials. She is like famous for her brows. She doesn't make any brow products, but I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Dip Brow. I'm gonna do like a nice arched, snatched brow with hair-like strokes, just how she does, or I'm gonna do my best anyways to attempt to do that. I am going to grab my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Ebony, which is not Nikki Tutorial shade. She's a lot fairer than I am, but you know, for the sake of trying to make this look good. And this is a Morphe M160-1 and a 16th. AKA a really fine eyebrow brush. And I'm just gonna be using a spoolie to brush my eyebrows upwards. Oh, and I have ketchup on my face. Love that. Just took a little lunch break and charged my camera, and I had some ketchup on my face. I had eyelashes stuck to me, ketchup on my face. Who knows when I edit this video how it's gonna go. I might hate it, but you know what? We're having a good time. We're having fun. And away we go. Anybody else love that show, Billy on the Street? He makes me laugh so hard, and like I can't believe some of the things that he says to strangers. Like I could literally never. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make my brows look as close to hers as possible. I feel like we kind of have like a similar shape to follow. So pretty much like hers are kind of like wispy in the corners, and then they get like thicker and like a little bit of a curved arch at the end. You guys remember Jenna Marbles' video, how to trick people into thinking you're good looking? And she says the goal is to make yourself look nothing like yourself. I will be a hardcore Jenna Marbles stan forever. Am I even like remotely close? Probably not. She's like the freaking queen, so I don't know why I'm even like thinking I'm gonna get remotely close to her eyebrows, but I'm doing my best. I'm gonna try. She like has these little tiny like hair-like strokes like in the front, but then like it gets really like thick and like dark everywhere else. I feel like this is the closest I'm gonna get, and if I keep playing with it, I'm gonna like ruin it and get annoyed that I ruined it. So I feel like I'm just gonna leave this and do my other brow quickly off camera, because that's like kind of boring watching me do the same thing twice. Even though I don't even know if you could have seen me doing this one, because I was all like up in here like this trying to make it look good. So yeah, this is what we turned out with. I tried to make myself still look like myself, but also like kind of shape my brows how Nikki Tutorials does her brows, because that's who I picked. I think I did maybe an okay job. I mean, I'm comparing myself to like the queen of like makeup and YouTube and everything, so I feel like that's like a little bit of a stretch, but I did my best. So the next thing that we are going to do is eyeshadow. I honestly don't even know whose names I have left in this hat, so it's going to be a little bit of a surprise. We got Miss Laura Lee. I don't have any of her products from Laura Lee Los Angeles, but I know that she loves a good neutral toned eye, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna keep the eyes fairly simple, but a little bit glam, because me, I can't help myself like with the glitters and the shimmers and all that. I'm going to start off by taking a Morphe M452 fluffy crease brush, and I'm using my Carly Bible Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. It's like my favorite palette of 2019. And I'm going to dip into the shade Chai. It's like a light brown shade with warm undertones, and I'm just going to tap that into my crease. I'm just blending it out using windshield wiper motions, and I did drag some of my foundation and concealer over my eyes, so that's kind of like my little primer. Okay, so now I'm taking a ColourPop E13. It's like a fluffy flat brush, and I'm dipping into the shade Bible in my Carly Bible palette, and I'm just going to pat that all over my lid. I'm liking where this is going so far. Ever since like, you know, obviously 2020 happened, I've been seeing so many people doing like the 10-year challenge, and honestly, like I hated myself like 10 years ago, which I know sounds like sad and like whatever. I could do a whole separate video on that, but I'm upset because I really don't have that many pictures from like 10 years ago to compare from like where I was then to where I am now, besides like pictures that my parents probably have. So I think next I just want to add like a little bit of sparkle, so I'm just going to grab the shade Moo. It's just a shimmery gold shade, and I'm just gonna lightly tap into it with my finger. I for real thought I was just gonna destroy this whole entire palette. I just dropped it. So I'm just going to lightly tap my finger into the shade Moo. I'm just going to lightly press it into the inner corner of my eyelid, just to add a little bit of glitter and shimmer. And I'm not really gonna like rub it or swipe it on, I'm just gently tapping it on. See, and like right now, that's only 3 shades on my eye right now, and I mean, I think it looks pretty good. So I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with this like peachy shimmer shade Bali. That's nice. That is nice. And like I said, I'm not really explaining like everything that I'm doing fully and like showing you guys in great detail, because this isn't a tutorial. It's more of just like a fun video. So if you want more tutorials, let me know. And then I'm just gonna take this little pencil brush. It's a Morphe E36 brush, and I'm just going to go underneath my eye with that shade Chai, that like rusty brown colored shade, and I'm just going to pat it underneath my lash line. Like this is like a really quick and easy eyeshadow look, and I'm kind of digging the colors. I'm usually a person that like I'm either 0 or 100. I'm never like, let me just throw on a little bit of concealer or like a little bit of like a brow eyeshadow. I'm either like all or nothing. That's kind of how I've always been. But sometimes I think like maybe I should like put a little bit of effort just to make myself feel better. I just did my mascara and my eyeliner because I feel like that's like really small steps to my routine. Not that it's like irrelevant, but I don't know. I just tried to pick the main steps in my routine. So the next thing that I would do is highlighter. So we have 2 names left in the hat because we have highlighter and lips left. And I didn't put on fake lashes or anything because I'm going to the movies tonight and I'm seeing The Grudge. That movie used to scare the absolute crap out of me when I was younger. I don't know if it's just because I'm older now. I feel like I'm not as impressed with scary movies. Like I like to be scared, so scared that I'm not able to sleep, and that movie used to do it for me when I was younger. So I'm really hoping that when I see this tonight, I like feel the same way. I feel like everybody and their mother has come out with a highlighter these days. Honestly, yes, I am so freaking happy. Yes, Jeffree Star, come through. At this point, I have quite the selection of Jeffree highlighters, but for today, I think I'm going to use the Brain Freeze palette, and I think I might go for the shade Frozen Fruit. It's like a pink highlighter. Since I don't have a blush really on, I kind of just have 2 highlighters. Maybe the pink will bring some color into my face, if you will. Highlighter doesn't just go on the cheeks, it goes all over my face because I love it. Some good Cupid's bow highlight action going on. My lips are like glowing seriously right now. So since we picked Jeffree Star, I'll use the Morphe X Jeffree Star setting spray in honor of him. So that leaves us with our final pick. And it is Mani Moi, Mani MUA. I'm gonna shout myself out a little bit here. Tarte just liked my picture on Instagram, Tarte Cosmetics, and I just feel really honored. So just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. I'm scrolling through his Instagram right now. I feel like unless he's doing a super glam look, he's usually wearing like a corally pink neutral lip. So I feel like I'm just gonna go with that because I don't really have anything else to base it off of besides that, and I feel like that would kind of tie this whole look together. So I think I'm gonna go with the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lip in the shade Birthday Suit and then put some gloss on top. He always has like nice big juicy glossy lips, so I think I'm gonna go for that. I have some Aquaphor on my lips right now because they are hella chapped. I love the shade. It's not too bright, but it definitely has like a peachy like corally color to it. I'm gonna do the Dose of Colors lip gloss in the shade Brilla. It's like a gold sparkly lip gloss. I think that I actually kind of love how this look turned out. It's kind of like simple everyday glam. I mean, like, it definitely is a full face of makeup, but I feel like it wasn't that hard to do, especially if you're like a beginner. And I actually love how it turned out, and I'm going to keep it on for the rest of the day. Definitely leave any video suggestions down below that you have for me. Could be makeup related, not makeup related at all. I would love to hear from you guys. And for my outro today on Christmas, my little cousins came over, had my whole family over, and we were in my room and they saw like all of my lights and my camera and stuff, and they were like, do you do YouTube? And they're like, let's film a video, like, can you post it on your channel? And I promised them that I would. So yeah, I told them that they could help me film the video, edit the video, and I was going to upload it. So I'm going to let them do my outro today. So I will let them take it away.
Welcome back to Alexis Nicole, and today we're going to be talking about our lives and our social media apps. Yeah. And Merry Christmas to all. No.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays for you guys. So today we're going to be telling our social media, and you should follow us. So my name's Elizabeth. I am 10 years old. So my username is lollipop, LOLLIPOP 6463. And if you join me, if I see you in game in Adopt Me, you'll get a free pet in the Christmas edition. So yeah, for the first person that I see that subscribes, you have to put in your little name, Elizabeth Christmas. And then you'll get a free pet. You're gonna get an Arctic reindeer if you do.
Oh, okay. An Arctic reindeer. That's the grand prize?
Yeah, the grand prize.
I'm Andrew and I'm 11 years old. You can just follow me on TikTok, frosted.andrew.
Show them, give them a move, give them a little sample of what they could expect on TikTok. Yeah.
Can I go next? I'm gonna go next. I don't get out of here. Get out of here.
My name is Evelyn and I'm 9 years old. Follow me on TikTok at the amazing underscore Evie, and on Roblox capital duh and no space Evelyn 926.
All right, show them a move. What can they see from you on TikTok? That's
This
it.
is my mom, but she cannot see.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Bye-bye.
No, join me on Roblox. Join me on Roblox too.
What's your name on Roblox?
The Mac 312.
Mac312?
My username on Roblox is BESTSTSTHOCKEY3. So, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you see more videos. And subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. And you subscribe the button.
Hit the subscribe button.
If you subscribe, you'll be notified every time she posts a new video.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hi, people. It's not your channel. Well, no, cut. And she'll make a waffle with her name on it. My name is Mr. Potato Head, and I have an eye back in my head.
Let me see.
Cut.
Welcome back to our channel.
Can we get it now? Because that was so bad.